for me, in terms of why did I want to be president of Lane College, I don't know that I wanted to be president of Lane College. It wasn't necessarily a goal of mine, career goal. My career goal was to be a vice president of student affairs. I mean, that was where I trained for, or that's what I trained for, and and I had achieved that and was rather content in that role. I actually was in Baltimore, Maryland, at the CME General Conference. And so I'm walking the streets of Maryland and kind of prayer walking. And I just kind of get this revelation. And that revelation was that when I would arrive at Lane and begin to assess the personnel, I'd have more or less three standards. One was, I'd be looking for persons who love the Lord and folks who are committed to the Lord's business. And then I wanted to have folks that love Lane and that were passionate about Lane's mission. Persons who felt called to be a part of accomplishing the mission of Lane College. And then lastly, they just have to be willing to work with Logan. So I had this when I got that thought, and it just kind of rushed into my head, and I thought, it just felt like something that was more manageable and something that I can sincerely do, is to find folks that love the Lord, that love Lane, and who would be willing to work with Logan. I'd say chief among the things that have impressed me, our student body and our students. Our students, a number of whom, not all, but just a number of our students come from very difficult educational and life circumstances. And these students have found something deep within them that drives them to success. And you look at some of the things and hear some of the stories. It's just impressive. Sometimes the stories are heartbreaking. But then you look across and you see this kid who's has all of this history, but is smiling, is pleasant, is focused on the future, and building on their past. That's just it's just awe-inspiring to see that drive and will in a human being. Well, I have to restore the teacher education program or teacher preparation program. We have created a task force that has begun to look at it. They'll look at the standards that have been recently established back in, I believe it's in October of 2014 or fall of 2014. Tennessee Department of Education set forth a new set of standards, and so that task force is assessing those standards and beginning to lay the groundwork for Lane College to reapply for its teacher education program. The first time that we will be able to reapply for that is in the spring of 2016. It is my hope that we will, in fact, do that. In addition to putting forth a task force, it's our plan to hire a director of teacher education as early as the fall of 2015 to help us to prepare our application in the spring of 2016.